Drew Sample, TESchool, Washington, Conference, Pac-12 College Experience, RS Senior, age, 23, height, weight, 6'4", 255th lbsProjected draft status, 5th round NFL comparison, Luke Willson college statistics. Drew Sample is described as a prototypical tough guy by his position coach at Washington. While Sample is certainly known as a great blocker, his draft experience and goal so far has been trying to convince and show teams that he is a true all-around tight end that can do it all. He didn't get many chances to show off his receiving chops at Washington due to how the offense operated, but when Sample got his chances he certainly made the most of them. He started the process of reinventing his image at the Senior Bowl, where he was one of the best blockers in mobile and had a good showing as a receiver in practices and during the game. Sample is all about the fundamentals, which is part of what makes him such a reliable and efficient player. Pro Football Focus claims Sample had the best catch rate in the class and didn't drop a single one of his targets. That's a small sample size to go off of, but still gives you a sense of how consistent Sample is. Sample describes himself as a competitor, hard worker, and perfectionist. He's come a long way since being just a two-star prospect from Bellevue, Washington. The Huskies know how to develop tight ends, and it wouldn't surprise me if Sample had a long and successful career. Strengths: good size, strength, physicality, and decent athleticism for the position. Sample's blocking obviously stands out, as he looks like a sixth offensive lineman out there. Quite frankly, he is better at blocking, specifically with his hand placement, leverage, footwork and power, than some OL prospects in this draft. Sample can drive guys from their spot and wall them off to create rushing lanes, as well as cut off edge rushers in pass protection. When he gets a chance, shows reliable soft hands. He also has nice body control and can adjust to the throw while tracking it in the air. Praised for his work ethic and toughness, and plays with a chip on his shoulder. Wants to prove he can do it all and at the same time doesn't turn his nose up what he's good at. Could contribute on special teams as well. Weaknesses: athleticism is limited. While he isn't a heavy-footed statue out there, he also doesn't have the speed, quickness, or agility to create much separation as a receiver. Route running could use some work to make his movements more efficient and crisp. With only 46 career catches, position drills and athletic testing are going to be big for him at the combine and his pro days. If he can perform well and exceed the eye test, he could be moving up. Let's see his work. More Drew Sample videos. Combing through the Senior Bowl for a second time. Drew Sample had a really nice day with 4 receptions, including doing a nice job adjusting to this pass for a 19-yard catch. Pic.twitter.com/swimsdoobie. Corbin Smith, at CorbinSmithNull. January 27, 2019. Sample has a bright future as a second or third tight end in the NFL. He does the little things well, and he has a serious claim to being the best blocker at the position in this class. The Redskins certainly could use his skills in their offense on both run or pass plays. The Redskins have endured poor blocking from the position for years, and I think Sample could actually help them pop off a nice stretch play. There could be plenty of room for him on the roster after free agency. You know he doesn't want you to count him out as a receiver either. He's shown some nice stuff there too, and while he won't be Reed who can juke a linebacker out of his cleats, he could be a nice reliable option. There isn't a lot of flash to Sample at all, but I get a feeling watching him that he'll be around for a long time. He is going to be one of the best bargain buys this year. I think the Redskins should consider adding him.